it's me, Naturally Sage. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. It's Tuesday. It's kind of late in the day, to be honest. It's like almost 5 o'clock and this day has gone by so quickly, you guys. I made myself a block schedule today, like 2-hour chunks of things, and it made the day go by so quickly, and I almost forgot to pick up the camera and say hey. So hey. Okay, if you watched last week's vlog, you already know, but if you're new, welcome. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any weekly vlogs. We are going to be adding more content into the rotation, but for now we're perfecting one thing at a time. So like I said, if you were here last week, you already know the theme of this week's vlog is going to be organization. Maybe editing me can put a little like sparkles and a sound over organization, something like that. We've gone over this before. This is our linen closet. It's right next to our bathroom, so it has a lot of, well, most of towels, hair products. I also have a lot of my hair accessories in here, headbands, tools on the bottom, body care, like it's a roller, a random roller. Everything just needs to be reorganized. I think what needs to happen is everything needs to come out and everything's gonna be set in the front room. So I'm gonna set up a sheet and just start setting everything out so we can really see everything. And if I don't like it enough to put it back, it's not going back. Let me grab this sheet really quick and get set up a little bit, and then we're gonna start unloading stuff. Okay, real quick, I had to make myself some lunch. A little salad. And that's literally the only thing I got out until I realized like, oh, I should probably eat. So here's where we're at. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday, good morning. About yesterday, about last night, when I just started getting the stuff organized and had my food, Tris came home and was like, girl, we have plans, we're going over to our friend's house. And I was like, oh, my bad. Like I knew, but I didn't realize how late it was. Long story short, I didn't do anything last night. Now today is a different story. It's bright and early. This is what we've gotten done so far this morning. Okay, we're starting piles. The key to organizing is organizing while you organize, if that makes sense. We have all of our hair tools in this corner, the water bottles, and then we've got a pile of conditioners, deep conditioners, gels and sprays, and we have our shampoos and conditioners, travel items, face, and then over here is the start of the body care section. So let me show you guys what the linen closet looks like. We've got, yeah, we definitely need like some contact paper or something. We got the bottom two, we just need to get the top two now. Everything all set out. It's a lot more stuff than I thought. This is everything.
Cause he is the truth. Said he is so real. And I love the way.
Ooh.
So that's my song.
I know it's a solo. Go solo somewhere else.
Ooh.
We have everything categorized, like I said. And now the next step is to make piles. Keep for me. Keep for friends and family, toss, and maybe give away. Not sure yet. We'll see how many unopened things we have, but so far so good. I figured if we're gonna talk about natural hair products and go through everything, I might as well actually go through everything with you guys and tell y'all about some of my favorite hair products. We're gonna start with the oils because that's the easiest pile. It's nice and small. This BioSilk is by far one of my favorites. I'm actually gonna take the end of this one and put it in this one and combine those two bottles and then toss it. I also love this ORS heat protectant serum. Anytime you're using a heat protectant serum, there is going to be a little bit of smoke because oil and heat create smoke. So that doesn't mean it's not working or it's not protecting. And then I love the tea tree oil for braids, protective styles and whatnot. And then I'm also a huge fan, where is it? Here we go. I'm also a huge fan of this bread oil. It's super simple, super light. And I like their cooling serum as well when I have like a protective style or braids. And I also just in general, not gonna lie, love their packaging and style in general. And then as for our leave-ins, our standouts, I've actually never tried this one, the rose water lime. Super interested to see how that goes, but love this buttercream. It is a staple in my routine, as well as, where is it? This Curlaid moisture butter. It's a little thick, so I like to go light-handed on this. And then I haven't used grease before, but I see so many people using it and talking about the benefits. So I think for my next wash day, I'm gonna try this out. And then for our deep conditioners, I don't have one of the ones that I am low-key obsessed with by Briogeo. Maybe I'll put a picture on the screen. But my OG #1 product for deep conditioning is this Algae Renew by Camille Rose. This is one of my favorites for real. And then I also love Barbie Organics. As you can see, this is totally empty. I don't know why I even have it. I can definitely throw that in the toss pile right now. As for our gel section, a green eco styler is gonna do it for me. I'm trying to stay away from them because I know they're not super great for my hair. I also love good olive oil foam wrap and this ORS wrap set. Those are really great. And then there's one more back there that I think is empty. Yeah, both of these are empty. I don't understand. I do love this pomegranate and honey curl defining mousse by Maelle. I mean, why did I even put this back? Let's just, y'all are gonna try and judge me for all my empties, but truthfully, I thought I was gonna use this. I don't know when, but just try not to judge me. And then of course we have our Black Girl sunscreen as part of our skincare. Obsessed with them. And then recently I've been loving this cleansing oil by I don't know how to pronounce her name, but you've seen them in my skincare routine in general. My two go-tos is these two for a cleanser and a lotion. I even have 2 more bottles of the lotion just waiting for me to open. And then this is for if I have a breakout. This ingredient right here is good for that. So I feel like this is expired though. Do these have expiration dates? I would love for them to like just put the clear expiration dates on our beauty bottles. I have this micellar water too. I just realized I ran through the skincare stuff and I didn't even get to the meat of a natural hair care routine, the wash. These two right here, definitely not leaving my routine, as well as this Olaplex that I love. She is definitely in rotation. And then of course, this line just, she gonna do me right every single time. We also have our Aztec clay mask over here in the cleanser aisle because it just makes sense. This is so good. I feel like I should actually, do another round of that soon. And then now onto the de-influencing section of this video cast. Let's go over real quick some of the things that I would not recommend as a natural hair having person. This pre-poo, this actually just added unnecessary steps to my routine and didn't really do much for my hair. Also, I used to be a fan of this My Moisture, but just kind of over it, to be honest. And then this Shimmer Lights. Everybody said the Shimmer Lights was gonna take the brassiness out of my hair. Maybe I had too much brassiness, but it didn't do a single thing for me. As for the gels, I'm not a fan of texture boosting jelly and curly coil HD souffle. I don't do styling products like that anymore, so you're not really gonna see me with something that is a gel that is straight up for curl defining. I don't really need curl defining. My curls curl on their own, they're curls. As for our deep conditioning section, only thing here that I wouldn't necessarily say run out and go get is this texture treatment. I had this sent to me and I was like, texture treatment? Like, why would I need a texture treatment? Like, it's supposed to soften my hair. I don't want that. So I don't know what the goal was for that, but I'm just not a fan. As for our leave-in sections, again, with some of these products, smoothie styler, I think this is the same thing. Yeah, don't need those. The other thing that I'm not a huge fan of in terms of stylers is some of these sprays back here. I feel like those are just super light and don't do too much for me. I'm gonna go ahead and go through everything and sort it further like I had said earlier. And then we're gonna get to throwing away, maybe get some contact paper or something to zhuzh up the linen closet. But in the meantime, because I don't think that's a project that's gonna happen right now, I don't have that in my budget. I have other things for this week that I'd rather get. Me and my man just got back from a walk with the dog. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, maybe get to this tonight, maybe get to it tomorrow. I do have some other work things that I want to finish for today, so just kind of depends on how that's looking, because I don't want the organizing to take over my whole life. Sometimes I get fixated on things and I'm like, oh yeah, I have other things that matter besides reorganizing the linen closet right now. I'll either talk to y'all soon or tomorrow. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. I think we all knew on Wednesday when I said I'm either coming back tonight or tomorrow that it was gonna be tomorrow, but I personally didn't know that I was gonna leave y'all for 2 whole days. I have my reasons. We're gonna talk about it a little bit as I organize the rest of this. No, I did not touch it in those 2 days. I haven't been feeling myself lately, just the last couple days, honestly, full transparency, so I didn't really want to pick up the camera. I don't know, we'll get into this more in the voiceover as we organize. We already went through some of our favorite products, our least favorite products, and last thing we got to do is really just show y'all what we end up with. There's gonna be some products that you see in the giveaway pile slash the garbage pile that I still like. There's no hard feelings. I just really want to have less things in every sector of my life. So this is just the beginning. One thing we don't really talk about a lot as content creators is what happens in between shots. And to me, it makes sense in theory, right? Because we're already showing so much of our lives, and I don't think that viewers are entitled to see everything that we think and go through and feel. But I do think when people ignore their lows and don't talk about it at all, they're creating unrealistic expectations for what life actually is, because it is full of ups and downs for some people. LOL, I added the some people because I realized in the middle of my sentence that some people are normal and don't really have low lows and high highs like the rest of us. Anyway, I'm saying that to say that I hope that by sharing some of my low lows and showing in my content that maybe this isn't an exciting week or that I've been rotting this week, that it helps someone else know that you're not alone. We all have bad days, and for some of us, working hard and working through them and being productive is what helps them get through the day. But for me, I am a type of person who needs rest on some of those days where I disengage and detach from everybody and everything. It's okay to detach. It's okay to not want to answer your phone. It's okay to not want to get out of bed. It is okay to ignore a call while you're scrolling on another application. It is okay to do whatever it is that you have to do to get back to your version of homeostasis and balance. So I thought we were gonna have this really cute aesthetic part of the video where I put everything in one by one. But what they don't tell you when they're making organizational videos is that you have to map everything out. This is like a game of Tetris. Like, I had something here, I moved, like, things have to get rearranged, and you lose so much real estate when you have something like this. Basically, if y'all see things jump, that's because I need to rearrange and get things together in a way that makes sense to me. Y'all, this is the final situation inside of the linen closet. As you can see, there's a couple secret hiding products in the back. We just had to go with it because organizing is not as easy as they make it look. I can make it look nice, but livable is another thing. I think it's super ironic that I decided to do a spring cleaning on the same week that it was 50, 60 degrees all week. And then today we woke up and there was snow on the ground. This week's vlog wasn't very exciting. I didn't have much to do, honestly, and I wasn't going to fake or artificially make plans for the vlog to make it exciting. Kind of stayed in the house, did some admin work, chilled. Honestly, I also rotted a couple days where I didn't really do much. I didn't really talk to many people. I've just been feeling a little bit distant and detached. It's crazy because weeks ago when I had gotten sick, ever since then I feel like the weekly vlogs have just been like little by little, and don't worry, I'm fighting back, but I'm going through it a little bit. Just to kind of give an honest check-in, I hope y'all are doing well. I know the beginning of the year is weird sometimes because you set these goals and you start on a high. At least this is what happens to me. I set these goals, I start on a high, I get in a good routine in January, and then February, something happens, I fall off some way. This time it's because I was sick and got my period like back to back, and I lose the routine, and now it's time for me to fight back and get back into that routine. I was kind of thinking about getting my gym membership back since my free subscription of ClassPass is over. I used 2 emails, got 2 full months free, and it was just so much work to remember when to cancel it, and you don't really get full access to the app anyways. So we'll see what the fitness journey looks like for the next couple weeks. I just know that I need to be involved in moving my body. But yeah, so that's why I haven't gone to Pilates either, because that ClassPass is over, and I've been working out at the house and it hasn't really been that exciting. Walking on the treadmill, doing my CLEANING workouts. Well, not all week, honestly. I walked on the treadmill twice and did 2 CLEANING workouts and maybe like 2 ab workouts. I hope y'all are doing well, and I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks so much for watching this vlog. I'm Naturally Sage.